Fire away.
Paul, can you start with your defense?
I thought our defense, especially the second half, that's the best defense we've played since I've been here. I thought our defense really stepped up. Offensively, we were a little off. We just weren't throwing and catching as well as we have, in the past with a lot of the same guys. So it was just a day we were a little off. But I thought defensively stepped up and offensively we rushed for 225 yards. So we found two ways to get a win. And that's the most important thing. At the end of the day, nothing else really matters. Just whether you win or you lose, and we found a way to win. So that's the most important thing. Obviously, there's not many days ever that we'll have that. That we'll be 8 for 22 over again. And so you got to give them credit. They did some good things. And then there's times we just dropped a couple balls and just missed a couple guys. So we just got to improve on that and get better. But I was really, really happy with our defense the way they played in the second half.
Tony mentioned halftime adjustment, kind of stopping their run game. What was that adjustment?
We'll just try to keep that to ourselves. But the coach did a great job. The coach did a good job of making the adjustment. And the guys came out and played their tails off. So I thought that was really well.
Was this just maybe an off day for Matt, or was there something else bothering him possibly?
No, I think he just had an off day. I think it didn't start that way early on. I think he was playing really well. I think he got a little, he missed a couple early, and then it just kind of carried over. But he made some big plays still in the fourth quarter to keep us on the field with his feet. He still competed his tail off. He still found a way to win a game, and that's most important. Bottom line, at the end of the year, we want to have at least 6 wins, so we've been playing a bowl game, and we found a way to win one today. And defense really stepped up and got it done. And we ran the ball good enough to do it, and Matt made some plays to get it done.
Were you prepared for their package as the running quarterback?
Yeah, we were. We kind of figured that they might put him in there. And that was something we did good. I think we did a good job in the second half on third downs of taking D'Agostino away. That's really who was hurting us. And he was hurting us on third downs, and we did a couple different things to take him away. And the defense just stepped up and played their tails off. You guys are really proud of them.
Personally, I wouldn't think that you guys would run the ball 35 times in a game like this. Were you pleasantly surprised by how everybody contributed, when Matt turned around and gave the ball to him?
Yeah, that was sometimes there's a lot of different ways to win a game, and you're not always sure exactly how it's going to happen. And, our O-line just kind of sucked it up. Our tight ends, I thought both Trent and Dion blocked well. I thought our backs ran hard. Duck made some big runs and ran hard. Denzel ran hard. Isaiah, I thought they all did a good job of running hard. I thought our receivers can play a lot better, to be honest with you. Receivers can play better. But they did make some big blocks in the second half and did some good things there. But we'll step it up. We'll throw the ball. We'll throw and catch it better than that. But again, at the bottom of the day, we're leaving here with a win, and that's the most important thing.
What can you say about Duck? Obviously, you lose Elijah after graduation, and he comes in and has a big game like this.
Yeah, that was big. I think he's got to put it back to back to back. That's something that we've talked to him about is show up tomorrow and be ready to have another good week and show up and work hard and continue to improve. But he has the talent. It was never he just was Elijah was a little bit ahead of him, but there was never a question of whether he had the talent to do it.
And also, how pivotal is it as a coach to kind of see your defense with their backs up against the wall, needing to step up and to see them continually?
It was really big. It was. I told him afterwards that that's really how you won today's game. Is how they always say you win championships: great defense and run the ball. And that's the two things we did. It wasn't as flashy and as great as I like to see it sometimes. But the way we won the game was defense and running the ball, and that's how you got to win some hard-fought, tough games. And there's going to be games like that we're going to have to win later in the year, so it was good that we did it today. And you got to give them credit. They got a bunch of tough kids on their team that really play hard, and it was just good. It was good for us to pull out the win.
And now looking forward, what kind of momentum does that give you?
It's our second win in a row at home. And I've said that since day one I got here. To have a really good program, you got to have a home game winning streak, and that's 2. And our next one will be Troy, and we need to make that 3. Now we go on the road for 3 straight weeks, go to UW, Washington State, UNLV, and we just got to make sure we get better each week. But our defense really improved today, and we ran the ball good today. We're going to be able to throw and catch the ball. I got to watch the tape. I don't really haven't seen. We haven't done that in 3 years. Had some of the missed throws and catches that we had today, but that we'll get corrected and get better at.
Can you talk about the decision to go for it on 4th and 1? You had the best kicker in the country. What was the decision making? Did you just think you guys could get 1 yard?
I just didn't feel like the field goal did us, I thought they had to score a touchdown to beat us. If we made the field goal, it put us up by 6. So they were either gonna go down and try to score and beat us or kick the field goal, and then we're at home, and you usually think if you're at home, you'll go into overtime. So I wanted to get the first down and get it to 2 scores, you know what I mean? So I didn't think going up by 6 was a whole lot better than being up by 3. Right or wrong, that was what I was thinking, and I thought we could get the yard, and, we didn't do a good enough job of blocking on that play.
A few of the new guys on the defensive side, especially Akeem Coleman and Ty Graham, played well. What can you say about their efforts today?
I thought I've liked them all camp. I've said Akeem was a stud all camp. I knew Ty just flies around and make plays all camp, and and even Double A helps because he helps keep Glenn fresh, and we just the ability to have Tony have some rest with Mike playing, and there's more guys that can play, and then when Ty can come in, it gives Caden a little bit of rest, and so there's just a lot of guys on that side of the ball that really stepped up in the second half as well.
With in secondary, Dorian, Clark, and Grabsky, are those week-to-week type things, or is that long?
Yeah, right now they are. We'll see. We'll see more next week. Dorian's probably more. I think Grabsky will be back next week. Dorian probably won't be back.
Good?
All right.
Thanks, Coach.